What's up, everybody? My name is Jonathan, aka Klein Guy John. Welcome to my channel. Today, well, we're going to do a bit of an unboxing today. I'm going to be unboxing the Milwaukee Customizable Foam Insert for the PACKOUT. And it's coming right up, right after this. Alright guys, I know that most of you have already seen this product before. Maybe some of you have ordered it online. I got this at Acme Tools for $24.99, for about 25 bucks. And I gotta tell you, I was a little disappointed when I first purchased the organizer, the customizable insert box, or tool case, as they call it, and it did come with the customizable foam inserts. The only issue was that I mistakenly made the mistake of actually taking both of the inserts out and making customizable inserts for one for my laptop and one for my M12 drill kit set. So big mistake, because normally you can do that in certain applications where you want to organize certain things that has much more of a low profile. And in my situation, I wanted to have one just for the drills. For this, I'm going to specifically use this for my M12 Gen 2 drill kit combo set. So this is model number, or category number 48-22 8451. This is the Milwaukee Customizable Foam Insert for use with PACKOUT modular storage system. Basically, you can use this on the tool case, or you can possibly even use it on the toolbox itself. So let's see. They've got the specs in the back here. It says customize your insert. There's instructions in the back here, and it even tells you what you can use it for on certain PACKOUTs. You can use it on the PACKOUT tool case, which is 48-22-8450, the large toolbox of that 48-22-8425, and the toolbox 48-22-8424. So it says inserts fit in on these three PACKOUTs. It says step 1, trace product. Step 2, with knife cut outline down to desired depth, and of course step 3, peel the layers out. Now these layers, you can peel the layers out. They have little layers on the side here, as you can see. I'm not sure if you get, there you go. You can see here there's layers, so as you cut deeper you can peel off layer by layer. It comes with 2 foam inserts as pictured here in the label in the description, but I'm going to use it as one for my drills. So it's engineered by Milwaukee Tool, professionally made in China. Alright, so yes, most of the power tools are made in China, made and assembled there, and engineered. The PACKOUTs, however, are made and engineered in Israel, actually, and it's not bad. Husky does have also, Husky is another brand that also makes the cantilever toolboxes and their organizers, and it's all also made in Israel, and they make pretty good stuff there. So you can't knock, the Israelis for that. They're really good at their engineering work as well, from what I hear. But anyways, let's unpack it. I'm going to use my Kaizen knife from FastCap. Pretty cool because it's it's a box cutter as well. So this will help me cut the foams at different lengths. And what's great about this little knife here as well is it also comes with another side to it for box cutting. So you can use this side, this dull blade here, for box cutting, to open boxes. So I'm going to use it to, let's see if it works on the plastic actually. So I'm going to start here. Oh, look at that, it worked. Without cutting the foam, look at that. Or cutting anything, any other material, got it out. Not bad. Take this off. Now it does come with 2 foam inserts, as I stated before, but in this case I'm going to use it as 1 foam insert. There we go. See? Here's 1, there's 2, but in my instance I'm going to use it as 1 foam insert. Trace out, lay my tools here and trace it out and make my cuts. So let's put this to the side for now. And let's take out my Milwaukee PACKOUT. Oops, sorry about that. This is the PACKOUT tool case. I ordered this a couple months back. It also says included customizable foam inserts. So it does come with the Kaizen foam. And as you can see, it's set up for my laptop. So my laptop comes here. I don't know what that's doing there. This is for my USB right here. My adapter, my Milwaukee adapter cord, plug-in, wall plug. Of course, my camcorder also goes in here, and a mouse. I have a wireless mouse with USB, so that's also connected there. So when I take it out, as you can see, guys, when I take it out, this is the first insert. When I take it out, there's my other insert for my M12 Gen 2 drills. Originally, I had the Gen 2 M12 cordless hammer drill, the Gen 2 M12 impact driver, two 1.5 amp hour batteries here, and a 4.0 amp hour here. And then I had a drill bit accessory kit here that I had sitting up. Now the reason why I did it like this is because I wanted to alternate in between, but that didn't work out so well whenever I used my M12 kit. What would happen is certain instances where if I dropped the box and stuff, everything will still pop out and shift around. I also have my charger on this side as well. I'm going to let this sit. Well, actually, I'll take this out, actually. Sorry. I'm going to take this out and keep it as just a base for my laptop. So it may be a little weak in integrity. As you can see, it's a little beat up. As you can see there, I tried my best to customize. This is the first time I ever used these. But the laptop came out a lot better than the drill kit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this aside, and I'm going to keep both of these stills because I'm going to alternate between until I get a second box. I'm going to purchase a second box without the inserts if I can find one without them, and then that way I can just utilize it only for my laptop. So what we're going to do is we're going to insert this first, the bottom. It fits well. There we go. It fits okay. It's not as good as the first sets. As you can see, these sets came in a little bit tighter. These go in a little bit tighter. This one was kind of loosey-goosey. So a little loosey-goosey in there. I don't know why that is, but let's put the second one in. Okay. Wow, this is a little different. I might have the wrong side in here, so let's swap it out. Let's see if we can swap it out. Looks like I kind of do have the wrong side. Well, let's try it. I mean, actually, it might be going to the top of the grooves. So I'm going to sit that in there. Put this here. So what you want to do whenever you put these inserts in, as you can see how I'm doing it, you want to put the notch here, you want to put in first. And then slowly, gradually, sort of sit. It's got to really get in there. Now, so we got it in, but it looks a bit loose to me. I don't know. From the looks of it, these came in with the box, and they were perfectly shaped. Yeah, perfectly shaped in, and it has a tighter fit. It seems to me this has a lot. There's a lot of gaps here, a lot of gaps, and that's a little disappointing there. Now, it comes out really easy too. Maybe if I switch it around, maybe that'll do something. Oh, there we go. There we go. It actually fills in the gaps. So I think I gotta turn it upside down, certainly like this one. The thing is, I don't know if it'll fit because it's very rounded over here. As you can see, very rounded up top. I don't know why that is, but let's try. Let's try something. So I'm going to fit this one in first. That fits in snug. That fits in pretty snug. So we're going to try the next one. Okay, that is somewhat okay. It just lifts up a little bit. The round part of it, I don't know. It just doesn't feel right to me. Let's see if we flat to flat. Maybe flatten it like so. Alright, well it's a little better, but it's still loose. I don't know. I don't like how that feels. I honestly don't like how that feels. I would prefer... maybe what I should have done was probably buy a new box with the foam inserts. That should have been the idea there, but it seems to me like the way they designed this foam, it's not sitting too well, to be honest. It's kind of loose. I don't understand why that is. And it's like, I don't know, really strange how it feels. I'm guessing with this outer lip here, I'm assuming it has to catch on to these tabs. So let's try that one more time. Try one more time. Tuck that in. And I guess that's it. How it's supposed to look. So I'm guessing that's what holds it in place. Kind of odd. I prefer this. This was more like really made into the box. This, I mean, it's a great idea, but I feel like they lacked, you know, there's a lot of gaps. I don't like the gaps. It makes it feel, I don't know. But let's try it out. All right. So now originally I had my impact here. All right, I'm gonna lay out my tools. I have them a certain way. All right. Make sure that they are just fine right there. We're also going to get my batteries. Now, originally I had the batteries sit like this, so that way when I trace out the bottoms, I can cut out. So I had two batteries here, one here, and the third one was like in between, in a sense. I could replicate my old setup, which is here. This is my old setup, but I feel like there's very little room to even put in the charger. So what I will do, let's try this. All right. I don't like that. I kind of like, I kind of want to lay out my tools where I can see that it says Milwaukee Fuel on it. Alright, so let's see. We could try it like this. I'm not sure if that could work. So we got the charger here. It's awfully close. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to slide this over a little more higher. That there. Now the charging cord. Now this is an old charger. This charger broke. This is no good. But I'm holding on to it for the fact that if I do have more, if I decide to get more of these cases, I want to kind of use this as like a stencil. So this guy is done. The warranty is over on this. So I decided to kind of use the cord for like testing lamps and stuff, and use this as a template. Or I can do this way. There are many options here, but I kind of want to be careful not to like get too crazy with it, or better yet, maybe the top. I feel the top is better, and then I can put my accessories here. Yeah, I feel I can put my accessories there. What I want to do is like I want to trace out, for instance, like if I want the batteries here, I feel like there's no room at all, unlike the original, you know, foam insert that I had. So what I could do is I would like to set this upside down with the 2.8 amp hour stuff sticking out, the names of the batteries. This could go on the side. So I plug this in. I don't want to be too close to the edges. That's my thing. I don't like to be too close to the edge because then I won't be left with any room. I don't know, maybe like this. Maybe this could work like that. But I want enough room because I want to kind of like put the battery in. So for like extra storage for batteries. So I want to make sure I have enough space to fit a battery in here as well. Maybe the 12.0 amp hour could work. That way it could work. And then I have the space to, yeah, you know what, let's do it that way. I'm going to do it that way. So we're going to do it just like that. So the first one we're going to start off with, I'm going to get another battery actually. So that way, let's see if I can get another battery. Okay. Now, I would fit this battery here and the other two batteries upside down pretty much. So let's start off with this. What I like to do, I got my Kaizen foam knife. I got these also that came with the foam insert. I ordered a few markers and this is one of the markers I ordered. The silver and gold. So I'm going to use the silver. I used it previously on my previous foam inserts. It worked really well. Another thing about these markers, these silver and gold markers, there's instructions where it tells you to make sure to store cap back into place and keep the tip upside down. So I would prefer, now these are the only markers I know of that prefer to have these markers upside down. So keep in mind that if you have a silver or gold marker like these, keep them upside down. You want to keep them, the tips moist as much as possible. Start off, I'm going to trace out. I want to start off with the drill first. I'm going to start off with the drill first thing. I'm going to do it very carefully. Funky smell to it. Look at that, I can actually see it. So it works a lot better. So we're going to use this. The only thing is, it's a thicker mark. So I gotta be very careful how I'm gonna cut. See if it goes all the way. Trying to be as accurate as possible. And there you go. It's actually a lot better. So there's the drill. And there's my mark for the drill. Now I'm going to do the impact. Now what I should have done, because I was going to order the new boot, because I had lost my previous boot. Well, it looks like it's drying up. Oh, there we go. Darken enough. Not as good as the first. Alright, so let's do it. We're going to do the first cut overs. I don't want to cut too deep. So where I'm going to start is probably from the top here. You want to work outside the border line of that marker. There we go. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to peel this back a couple of layers, so until it stops. So when I feel like it stops, I can start peeling very slowly. Peel it back. Okay. So you can start on this side. So it looks like this side is done here as well. So I'm gonna. This is the second time. It's been a while since I've done these foam inserts. So now, you know, don't judge if I don't get it too perfect. Just slide my hand over and start pulling it back a little more. That's it. It's a little bit tough because now I should have done it layer by layer, but I'm trying to do this a little faster. It's not cutting through. Alright, so we're gonna, I got some to peel off here. Peel off there. And this one section's a bit, I think I can get it. There we go. Alright, there's my hammer drill. Look at that. To sort of get it to stay in. Alright, so it looks pretty, it feels pretty flat. Pretty smooth. I like this knife. First time I'm using it on a foam insert. So let's test it out. See if she fits. Okay. It seems she fits pretty good. It grabs okay. I'm not too sure about the back part. Around here. Let's see. Yeah, it feels alright. Let's see. Close it up. She closes all the way. And no interference with the belt clip either. That's a good thing. Okay, so she's in there. Alright, I could cut in a little deeper, but at this point I don't want to. So let's try. I mean, I could do it actually. We may have to cut a little deeper. Just a little deeper. Because I kind of want it to snug. I want it to kind of hug the foam. And I'm not cutting too deep. I'm just cutting deep enough to get a couple of layers out. It comes right off. Look at that. Nice. Look at that. It just came right off. Now, that's nice. Gives it a nice hugging effect. I can just grab my drill out and it hugs nicely. Hugs really nice. Alright, so let's try now. I'm going to do the impact. Like you said. Now this time I'm probably most likely going to cut, instead of the outside, I'm going to cut a little bit more in the line. So, here we go. Very carefully. Now you gotta be careful with these fast cap blades. They tend to break off if you put too much force when cutting. You got all day. Okay. Alright, so we're going to start from the handle. We'll see where it stops. And it peels, it comes right off. Look at that. Whoa, look how easy that was. Look how easy that was. It just came right off. Very. So let's give it a shot. Let's see. Whoa, that is pretty deep, but it hugs it really well. Look at that. Very well put together. All I gotta do is just grab it from the hook and lift it up. But it hugs it pretty well. I like that. I like that. So, without the battery, let's see. It still hugs the back. It's more like it hugs here in the back of the drill. Right? Alright, so now the next thing I want to do is battery charger. Right? Do the charger. Do the charger. think it's about time. I might have to use the gold. I like the silver. Not marking up. Definitely not marking up anymore. I don't know why. She was doing so well. Doing so well marking around. This is a pretty easy trace. I think we're going to have to switch it over to the new one. I mean, I can get deep enough to trace. And that'll be it. That's the best I can do. Start from the back and work my way around. Cut it. If you go too inside the marker line, it may be too tight for you to really sit the tool in the foam. Try to keep the knife as straight as possible. When you go around corners, do this. You go around the corners, and then you're going to do it again. One nice little swoop. Alright. Make sure everything is nicely scored. Good. There you go. Dig inside. Wherever it ends, it's gonna seems as though there's still some attachment. There we go. Ooh, took a big chunk out of this one. Looks like you got a little bit of some tag left over. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little too loosey-goosey, but it's not a problem. You can always cut a little deeper, but away enough that it can fit much. Go. What we gotta do now is just cut the layer out. We nearly hit the surface, so I kind of messed up on this one. A little too out of the line, but enough for it to sort of sit in and grab on. Probably enough for a battery to fit too. Alright, next one is the XC battery. Now this is going to be a little tricky because the first time I did this I had to use a lot of skill for it. So let's see. Bottom of the battery. Everybody wants to call me, knowing that I am pretty busy. Okay, so now that I got it traced out, stenciled out and stuff, I'm going to start with the bigger battery, the XC batteries. Well, I also got to consider is that this bump out here, I got to consider that as well, because once it sits in, I have to leave an indentation on this end, well actually a indentation on this side. So I got to cut deeper around, well, most like this side really. Sorry, this side I'm going to leave an indentation, so I'll have to cut deeper as I go. Right there. Now, we're going to go back a few right there, along here. And that should do a trick for now. Let's see. A bit of a deeper part. There we go. That's a bit of the battery there. Let's shake it out. Shack it out. Alright, so we got to cut deeper. this part I'm going to cut a little bit deeper. Alright, right here. I'm going to come across right there. Alright. Peel it back. There we go. That came out pretty easy. Now, the other part is that now we're probably a little bit too tight. Yes, we are definitely a little too tight on the edge here. Keep it consistent. So I'm going to determine the depth. There we go. I'm going to test it again. And beautiful, look at that. Fits in wonderful. It hugs pretty good, not too tight. It may lift the foam just a bit as you pull it out, but I want it to kind of sort of slightly hug the battery. Okay, now we got the other two stenciled out, so I'm going to start cutting it. I'm going to determine my length. Nice cut. See how deep it goes, and once my finger stops I can start peeling it. This is just for me to plug the battery into. And here's the thing right here. It's got to peel off a little bit. Now we can try it out. Test it out here. Now here's my thing. As you can see in this battery, this port sticks outward. So what I gotta do is I'm gonna cut at a certain depth in that section so that way it will sink in nicely. But it looks like it fits just like that as well, so I'm going to cut it. I'm going to leave it like this, and we're going to redo the cutouts in that form. You can use a DeWalt, you can use Ryobi. If you're a Ryobi fan and you like the foam inserts on Milwaukee, you can customize it your way and put Ryobi tools out. And if you have a similar knife like this, you can also use it as well. There is no wrong answer. Now if you use a regular knife, you might have a little trouble. You might have to tweak your cuts a little bit. Okay, so we got that. There we go, nice little deep cut. And there you go. Sits in beautifully. Nicely. Nice, so it sits in as well. Boom, boom. I can take my charging kit here. And what I could do is, I mean, I don't know if this would, I don't like to hear the rattling for like the extension cord, to be honest. So what we can do is, I can always fit the cord probably down below. And you could probably fit the cord down below to get it to fit. Let's try that. Probably work out. Let's see. I mean, it looks like I cut deep enough for the charger. Let's see how she'll fit with the cord inside. You know what? That is not too bad. Not bad at all. So for now, I'm going to leave it as is. I'm going to add more stuff to it later on. I'm going to test and see now how well it holds up. See how well it holds up. Lock it. Alright. Let's see. There's some movement, so that's the charger. Or it could be the drill, actually. Let's see. Yeah, pretty much was the drill. It wasn't much of the charger. The charger kept in alright. It kept in place alright. It was secure. But I'm going to have to say the drill sort of is sliding off. So that about does it, guys. So I ended up replacing one of the batteries. 3.0 really didn't belong here, so I put the 1.5 amp hour. I got a 2.0 amp hour and a 4.0 amp hour battery. We got the impact and the Gen 2 combo drill kit, impact driver, and hammer drill, driver drill, along with the charger, battery charger. So yeah, that's about does it. I mean, let's see if it does it again. I mean, I set back the drill. Let's see if it does. Yeah, it still kind of. Yeah, it still kind of does it a little bit. It is a little loose. This is why, like, you still have the gaps here. You got a gap there. As you can see, because of the gaps, it's not really doing much holding the drill. And if it does, it's just gonna hit. It's gonna hit the back part of this and bounce right back into the foam. So. I mean, I really prefer not to do that, but it is what it is, and that does it, guys. So here's the kit. I'm a little zoomed out there, so there you go. You can also install the tick right here and track your tools, your toolbox. Now this toolbox here, this tool case, I should say, does have a locking ring right here where you can lock your tools, keep it secure. The handle folds in and out, and you can stack it. You can have other packouts stack on top of it. You can also stack it on top on other packouts as well. So that's it, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you like the idea of a foam insert in your tool organizer or your toolboxes? Does it work for you? Let me know in the comment section down below. And if you have any questions, also, I'll leave my email, my personal work email, in the description box down below. If you have any questions about the PACKOUT or the customizable foam inserts, maybe power drills, maybe anything about electrical or HVAC, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll answer to you guys ASAP as soon as I can. Well, that does it for today. I hope to see you guys on the next one, and make sure you're always wearing your personal protective equipment. Watch each other's back, help one another out in the field, and like I said before, I'll see you all on the next one. Hey, look at that! Foam insert power drills. Impact. Brrr. Hammer drill. Brrr. Brrr. You like that video? Why don't you smash that like button down below? Also, if you got any questions, leave a comment down below. If you want to see some tool reviews, tool demonstrations, or even some job site tag-alongs, then what are you waiting for? Subscribe! Till next time, guys. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you on the next one.